What are you three doing dogging my back trail?
We're looking for a wanted desperado called Preacher.
You found him, hombre. Now what are you going to do about it?
The men exchanged glances.
Preacher had the advantage, and the men, although unskilled in manhunting, were fully aware of that fact. The man who held a kinship with the devil cleared his throat and said,
"In the name of the law, I command you to surrender."
Preacher laughed at him. "The Injuns call me Ghost Walker, White Wolf, and Killing Ghost. Now before you pushed me to show you why I'm called that, you boys best turn them ponies around and head back to Arkansas."
"Can't do that," the second man said. "We done made our brags back to home that Wins was going to bring you in, dead or alive."
"You boys is making a bad mistake," Preacher warned them. "That shooting back in Ohio was a fair one. I give that Parks feller more'n a fair shake. Now back off and let me be." The man who warned to sit down with the devil got his wish.
"I can feel that gold in my hands now," he said,
then jerked up his rifle and leveled it at Preacher. Preacher snaked the big, heavy, 4-barreled monster from his leather holster and blew him out of the saddle. The double shot took him in the chest and face, making a mess out of the man's head. The man's companions fought their spooked horses for a moment. One of them lost his musket in the process. When they got their horses calmed down, they sat staring at Preacher. The mountain man now stood with both hands filled with those terrible-looking pistols.
"You killed Charlie Barnes,"
one man said after finally finding his words. "Sure looks that way," Preacher said. "Either that or he's mighty calm."
"What do we do now?"
the remaining man asked. "You boys dismount careful-like, and I'll tell you." The two men carefully dismounted and stood before Preacher. "Lay all your guns on the ground," Preacher ordered. "Guns on the ground," Preacher said. "Now bury your buddy."
"We ain't got any shovel."
"Then use your hands and a stick. Move."